For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with head men's basketball coach John Gross. And first of all, Coach, congratulations winning at least a share of the Mid-American Conference Championship. Obviously, some results to see what happens on Friday to see if you get that #1 seed or become the overall champs. But let's just briefly talk about the game at Buffalo and then the game last night against the Bobcats.
Well, I thought in the game at Buffalo it was one of our better performances of the year. Very complete for 40 minutes, both offensively and defensively, especially defensively. I just thought during those 40 minutes we played with some toughness. I thought our effort was really good, and we executed our game plan really well, had an edge to us, and did a lot of good things. You know, in the game against Ohio, we won. That's what I'll say about that one. You know, we did some good things in the second half defensively, you know, holding them to 17 points. Thought we played more like our head was held underwater. The first half we didn't. I thought our defense was not very good. Our attention to detail wasn't as good as it needs to be for March. But we did make some plays, made some toughness plays, and that big-time shot making and stops by our crew late in the game. Cheese made big shots. Banks made big shots. Tribble had a great dunk in transition that gave us the lead for the first time in the second half. Williams made big shots. Williams had big defensive rebounds. I thought Riak and Reese made big-time plays. So we made some plays, but our attention to detail has got to be a lot better. And I told him, you know, you don't have attention to detail in March, you get sent home over spring break and start eating Domino's pizza while everybody else is playing. You know, so our detail's got to be a lot better, Chad.
From on Saturday against Buffalo, you were missing Tyler Cheese. Last night, Lauren Christian Jackson came out with 8 minutes. It's really comforting to know as a fan, and I'm assuming as a coach, to be able to have just a depth that can really step in when you got two key guys missing.
No question. Silver lining in the clouds, right? So without Cheese, you know, we had to play a certain way, and some of our younger guys got more minutes and really stepped up at Buffalo. They were great. We don't win the game if they don't play that way. And then yesterday, you know, you don't certainly go into the game, you know, planning to have, you know, your leading scorer and quarterback and point guard not play the last 9 minutes of the game. You know, that's not what you plan for, but you've got to be able to adapt, and I thought our guys did that. And those players and plays that we made that I alluded to earlier where we really stepped up, we needed every one of them to squeeze out a really hard-fought win because I thought Ohio played terrific, especially in the first half.
Now we get to move on to Kent State on Friday night. That game time will be at 6:30. Just a reminder to fans out there. It's a rivalry game, and I think that's enough said, right?
No question. And you know, obviously we have great respect for them. They're well coached. They've got really good players. And we got to play better than we did in the Ohio game, you know, throughout the course of the 40 minutes. And we got to play better than we did in game one. Our attention to detail wasn't great in that one either. And, you know, if we don't change that, to expect a different result would probably border on some type of insanity, you know. So we've got to be better. We can be better, but we got to be locked in, and our attention to detail has to match our energy, our effort, and our toughness.
The last question I got for you tonight, Coach, is this will be the last game for at least 4 of your guys, Zarius Williams, Marquell, Tyler Cheese, Channel Banks, the senior class. What they mean to you?
And Dang. So
and
five,
Dang,
we got 5 guys. 5 really special guys. I mean, not only are they good basketball players, these guys are good teammates. They care about each other. It has been a real privilege to coach them. They let us challenge them, hold them accountable, push them, and they respond. And, you know, just grateful to have the opportunity to coach guys. I hope our fans come out and appreciate not only what they've done and what they've meant to our program and the university, but also an opportunity to pay very deserved homage to Romeo Travis, you know, with this jersey retirement and what he means here in the community, and such a big part of our tradition. And I've really enjoyed getting to know Romeo, and very insightful, really cares about Akron, and means a great deal to our program, so we'll get to honor him as well.
Appreciate the time as always, Coach, and best of luck on Friday. For the Zips Digital Network, this is Chad Welker. Again, get those tickets. There's less than 400 remaining for the Akron-Kent game, Wagon Wheel Challenge, Crystal Clinic. We expect to see you there. If you can't be here, the game will be on CBS Sports Network. Have a great rest of your week, and as always, go Zips!